What up? This video, I'm bringing in the cyclic number 142857. Please notice there's a decimal on there too. This is an old famous number. I first learned the importance of this number when an old friend of mine gave me this book. It's called The Science of Numbers Simplified. Copyright 1900. It is really old, but it's got some of the coolest little math tricks that you can do with numbers in there. I assume it's something like a scientific calculator from back then. Anyway, 142857 is definitely involved with our current setup of time. Yep, okay. For my example, what we're gonna do, here you go. Cyclic number up on top, this middle piece. There are 1,461 days in 4 years. If you divide that by 7, which are how many days are in a week, you will end up with 208 weeks, 0.7142857. There, my friends, is that cyclic number. Okay. Once again, there are lots of videos out there about this number. Definitely check them out. But there's nothing quite like mine. Here's why. All of my examples are groundbreaking. Plus, I can actually apply it to something relevant on the Earth, our clock, and calendar. In addition to that, all of my examples have multiple parts that I can build and add on to. And I haven't seen that yet in any other video. So stay tuned, we're going farther. Boom. Okay, here's the pattern. 142857, 285714, and so on all the way down to 0.999999. Very cool, but that's the pattern. What I also want to point out is the 3s, the 6s, and pretty much the 9s are all the way missing until the end, but we're going to cover that in a farther down video down the way. Okay, so if you saw my first Zodiac lesson video, which is episode 4, I talk about the decimals and the zodiac. We're going to do that with the cyclic number now, and we're going to use zodiacal longitude to use for a reference spot. Get ready. Boom. Okay, here's the zodiac at default. What we got too is we got London on here for your reference point. I also did a checkerboard with the 7 pieces from the cyclic number. The last piece is the red one, and that's touching the first one. Anyway, did you hear that? I sure did. Look, these decimals are cool, but they're not really helping us out figure anything out right now. So let's turn them into degrees, and now we can get some information. Man, I hope you guys like that bird. I sure do. Okay, you ready? Here's the zodiac. All the cyclic numbers have been turned into degrees. All right, the first one is 51 hours, 25 minutes, 42.67 seconds. The next one is 102, 51, 25.3 seconds. Okay, these two are stuck together. So let's just subtract that from 360 and you'll end up here at number 5. Number 5 is kind of a big deal. It goes along with the decimal of 0.714285. Man, I hope that bird came through again. Anyway, back to zodiac, let's point out number 5, okay? Number 5 on the Earth is considered to be 77 degrees west, 8 minutes, 33.36 seconds. Yeah, it's kind of a tongue twister. Anyway, if you were to look up 77 degrees west on the internet or Wikipedia, however you want to do it, you'll find out that it is called God's longitude. Now this longitude runs through America. You'll be surprised to see how many famous cities and places are built upon this longitude. You'll be interested to find out how many wars were fought for this longitude. All in all, Washington, D.C. uses the longitude of 77 degrees, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. Exactly. So is that luck or is that coincidence? Who knows? Or maybe now you are starting to see that all of this stuff has already been figured out before. It's just we lost the info. I'm gonna bring it back.
See ya.